Hey, Lawn Dogs, Floyd with Honor Lawn Care, honorlawncare.com. Hey, welcome to Lawn Dog Coffee this Monday. It is the 11th. Happy birthday to my wife. She's at work, but it is her birthday today, and I'd like to wish her a lovely happy birthday. I got to make her dinner tonight. Anyway, hey, right now I'm watching MBG Adventures video, so I'm going to share that with you guys to get some people on here and push this stuff out so you guys can watch a little bit of this. I'm about halfway, a little over halfway through this video right now. Posted it yesterday. Let's see here. Boom.
Back here for whether I'm going to build a new pole barn or keep the existing little barn there and fix it up. I don't know. I'll show you in a little bit what it looks like in there anyway. I might have to tear it down, I think. So, there's possibilities back here to put it there in the corner, like rebuilding right back there. There's the existing little barn that's on the property right now. Does need work. So, yeah, there's space there. Or coming over here, I think they had a little bit of a garden under the snow there, but hey, that can be removed. So there's possibilities all back here. So I'll show everybody what it looks like inside here. It's pretty rustic. It is rotting away. I'm sure most of you will say just start over. And that's the way I'm kind of leaning, but I might be able to reuse and salvage material that's in here. Why not, right? So yeah, it's a little bit, it's had its day. So I'm sure it's leaking. You can see water stains at the top and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards rebuilding, tearing this down, see what I can save for lumber anyway from this, and just getting rid of the rest. Looks like that metal roofing there, so can reuse that. Why not, right? So yeah, that's the inside of this little barn that's on the property. I don't know, one time maybe the people had some animals in there or something. Who knows? So, okay, we're just going outside here. I'll show you kind of my idea of what I want to do for a laneway going to the back. So, and what I'm going to need to remove and clear for brush and stuff. So that's the back of the property there. In the very back anyway. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's all snow covered here. So I want to be able to drive down the side here. You see the present owners already drove down there, but they're kind of going wide. So this little shed here, wood shed, it's going to have to be moved. Or I'll rebuild another one at the other side of the property or closer to the house. So as you can see, I want to go between that tree and there's a field to the left there. It's kind of hard to see. So I'll have to remove some branches, obviously. I don't know what you call those right now in front of you there on the screen, but that's going to have to go too because I want to be able to drive along here down the side. And then there's the wood pile behind the wood shed. So you can see like the edge there where I want to be able to drive down between the tree and the farmer's field on the side there. So in a second here, we're going to turn around and I think I'm going to tear this down because I don't want to remove those trees to the left there. They're pretty big trees and they leave pretty good. I've seen pictures, summertime pictures of this property at the back, and it looks beautiful. So I really don't want to have to take down trees. You see those trees to the right. I want to keep all that there. So I think it makes more sense. You can see faintly in the background there, the wood pile. Remove that and then remove this structure here so I can come back and build something right there. I think it makes sense. Have all gravel pad, do a pole barn. Yeah, I think so. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. Let me know. Or I can build over there. Hey everybody. Okay, we're back. So yeah, we did a walk around. I did a little bit of video outside. Trying to plan, but it's kind of hard because it's all snow covered and stuff. But yeah, there's a couple brushes and maybe one tree I might have to take down. I gotta move over the wood shed
I think I am going to take down that barn that's there right now and rebuild either in the far corner, left or right side. I don't know right now. And then we went inside and looked around.
Yeah, it was good because just
Mikey, you got yourself a nice property there, buddy. Let's see who else is on here while we're waiting for people to join. See who else put out a new video. Excuse me, not the old COVID. Let's see here. Oh. Gotta go take down some lights today. Let's see what OM Linton has here. Yeah, hey Drew, welcome, man. There's a link somewhere if you want to come up, Drew. Oh, here we go. What's going on?
Morning. How are you?
Good. You figured it out, huh?
Yeah. Drew had a birthday stream there yesterday, and they gave me some pointers, and I was able to figure out how to get in there and make everything work.
You know, it's funny because I think I saw you on Drew's the other day when I said happy birthday, and he wasn't in there.
Yeah.
But I couldn't stay long. I had to leave.
Yeah. And look at here what we're waking up to this morning.
What's that?
And look what we're waking up to this morning. This is kind of surprising.
You got snow? No, we have nothing, man.
They saying there's going to be light rain and snow. Then it changed to light rain and woke up to snow.
Where do you?
Kinda
You're at
surprising.
South Carolina, right?
Southwest Virginia.
Southwest Virginia. They shut the whole state down when you get stuff like that.
Almost, yeah. If schools wasn't closed already for the coof, they'd probably be going crazy right now. Which it's a good snow. Somebody over there at the intersection playing around.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This makes
Yeah,
our
I know.
fourth.
What's that?
Makes our fourth snowfall this season. That's pretty good for us.
Yeah, it is. I was watching the news this morning. Texas, I think, is getting snow right now.
I think it's crazy. It's crazy that some place like this is getting more snow than Mark and Vicky have been.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, that's Mark and Vicky's about 2 hours north of me,
Yeah.
and we ain't got much at all.
Where are you from again?
Michigan, too.
Michigan. Okay.
Yeah, we're both me, Mark and Vicky's from Michigan. I'm from Michigan.
I'd say we're probably, if I had to guess, 8 or 10 hours south of you all.
Yep. Yeah, because we've driven out that way before. Well, we've never driven to Virginia, but we've been to South Carolina and North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, went to Clemson University when I was a kid. We didn't technically go there for that reason, but it was a vacation down there. We just happened to be by the campus. And then Uncle Bob. Oh, yeah, my Uncle Bob was a Southern guy. He got that accent like you do. Well, we got the accent to him, Mom. But but never been to Virginia. Virginia Beach, that nice?
I've never been there. I've never been very far west of here. I had an uncle that was in Richmond. I never been out there where he was at.
No.
But yeah, I've never gone very far west in Virginia, which from pretty much Richmond this way, we might as well not even be considered part of the state.
So you ain't doing nothing today now, are you?
No, I wanted to possibly go to some skag dealers, and I want to check out a V-Ride, but definitely ain't gonna do that now. But I'm
They
not
all shut
sure.
down too.
I'm in the market for more. Do what?
They're all shut down too. The dealers are all
My
shut
internet
down.
dropped. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, my internet dropped on me.
Okay.
I couldn't hear what you said.
No, I was wondering if they're all closed for the day too.
I don't know.
The biggest thing with driving on the ice, man, is give yourself time to stop. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, don't tailgate anybody. Give yourself distance. You know, especially right now, if places are open, if you're confident driving in that kind of stuff, the roads, nobody's gonna be out. So you're gonna have the roads clear. You know, everybody's staying at home.
I'm surprised that VDOT ain't already been out. They've kind of, I don't know, they've been weird this season. I don't know if they're where it's so unpredictable, if they just think on it instantly like they have been in the past or exactly what the deal. But VDOT used to contract snow plowing out to a lot of people, and they've cracked down on that stuff so much over the last few years. It seems like from what little I've heard, it's about impossible to make any money with them. I know at one time there's one guy, he's got a 4-wheel drive Chevy Kodiak, you know, a 2-ton truck, and I heard he made like $60,000 in 1 month because we had a lot of snow, but they was so much better to work for back then than they are now. That's just a few years ago, but everything's changed so much lately.
Yeah.
They're about cutting the contractors out.
Yep. Yeah, and if they're doing it themselves, they take care of the main roads first, you know. And
Yep. I thought about trying to plow with VDOT, but like I say, over the last few years, everything's gone downhill so much with them, it just ain't going to be worth it.
no, and I can't imagine you guys get that much snow down there that you plow a lot.
It's very hit and miss. Last year, I don't think we got any. We got a lot of flooding, but in 2015, we got like a foot or more in one storm. That's the biggest snow I've ever seen in my life.
Wonder where Mikey is. I didn't share this video out. I can put it on my phone. Oh, man. My wife's birthday is today. I gotta share this out real quick. Hold on. I was gonna do it while Mikey's video was playing, but then I forgot. Hey there, Mike. He'll be here in a few. Let's see here, your channel.
See, Drew's in the chat. Why don't you come up here, Drew?
Yeah. No, man, you ain't gotta be apologize, man. Share, copy link. I need to Instagram more.
I used to have Instagram, but I never have had a smartphone. I just had a flip phone, and transferring the pictures from it to the computer and just got too much hassle. So
yeah, I agree. I miss flip phones. I think phones they're nice, I guess, but
if somebody my age, I'm probably the least technologically advanced person in this day and age. No game systems,
no.
smartphone, nothing like that.
Huh?
Do what?
You don't game or nothing, huh? How old are you?
25.
Oh yeah, that's weird. You're one of the you're probably one of the oddballs now.
Yeah.
Or not oddballs, what was it? Minorities when it comes to gaming and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, we got 7 in here, guys. Give that thumbs up. Let me go.
Good morning, Mike. Sorry. Coming up, Mark?
Mike.
Mike and Mark.
Where's Mark? Oh, I just saw Mark. Okay, Mark's just popped up for me. Yeah, Mark will be up here. He has nothing else better to do. It's not like he's out plowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's calling you? Mike, you got a important phone call. The IRS. It's not. I don't think it's. Are they calling it the IRS up there? Your taxes, Mike, or are they call it something else? You working on your taxes and stuff from last year?
Yeah, I've already got everything all counted
Yeah.
up. I just got to get it took to down at the treasurer's office to get them to do it or whatever. I've been thinking about having an actual CPA to look at my stuff this year, but I don't know if I will or not.
Well, it depends how much you do. My wife has done TurboTax for years, and she's to me hasn't done a bad job as far as I know. And then now I have an accountant that I take all my stuff to.
Yeah.
I pay him for it. Yeah, it's just gotten too big.
Yeah, down at the local treasurer's office, they do all that stuff for free. I just wonder if I could get an even better return if I went through an actual CPA.
You will, but you probably will, but you CRA, but you'll pay for it. You know. CRA. Matt, we were watching your video this morning, Mike. I watched your video you posted yesterday with the new property. You get to keep the chickens? I don't know if I don't know if you saw his video. He got that new property with the barn. He's thinking about tearing down, and he wood shed he's got to move or tear down and build a new one. No, he's got a lot of potential. Pretty open in the back other than those couple sheds that he's talking about. And I don't know. I'd take down those trees probably. I know you don't want to take down the trees, but I think I'd take them down just because I like the openness of it. I like the open. But if I'm going to drive that way, I want it all open.
Yeah. No, I haven't had a chance to watch it just yet. I've got it in my watch later, though.
Yeah, I was watching this morning. I started watching it. I shared it on here. The last half of it was on here at the beginning. That's where you're watching when you came up.
Yeah.
And I was getting ready to share another one, but you came up, so I'm like, well, nope. I figure that's what I'll do until I get people here.
Yeah.
We got 9 in here, man. 9. That's nice. Come on up, anybody that's pinned at the top. Come up here and chat. Mike from MBG Adventures will be up here soon. So will Mark from Mark's Misfit Worlds. They're just getting set up, but everybody's welcome. I just got to be able to see your face, just because I don't want no BS coming up here. I was on Acme mowing the other day, and he got hit. Did you see that?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, oh man, it sucks because I've been on a couple of them. Acme, that's the third one I think. Because first time it happened, it was actually on Mark's Misfit World. He got hit by a BSer, a troll. Yeah, I don't know if Mike got hit by a troll.
yeah, last night.
Oh, Mike, that's when you know he's making it big. When the trolls are starting to come to your videos.
Yeah, last night there was a guy in Mark's chat that was BSing around. It wasn't nothing, super bad or nothing. He turned out to be, all right or whatever. He ended up subscribing to his channel and everything.
Why you get rid of the chicken coop, man? I loved having my chickens. Fresh eggs every day. Oh, I miss them. The only problem is they poop a lot, man. They have no boundaries. No boundaries. So if we get chicken, we got ducks right now. If we get chickens, we're gonna end up. They'll pretty much be cooped up the whole time. I'm not gonna let them free roam. Not much at all. But I'll probably get chickens again.
Around here, there's so many weasels and foxes and coyotes and everything. It's about hard to have free roam chickens.
Yeah, we got them too. We actually got a picture of a coyote in our backyard a few weeks ago. So my ducks get locked up every night. It's pretty hard to get in there. I'm not saying an animal couldn't get to them, but they're going to have to work for it. And if I do get chickens, I'll probably put them in the same coop as the ducks because you can do that. So I actually have to go out there and throw some new straw down for them because the straw that I had down for them is all like ice covered now. So I'll give them some fresh straw for the feet and stuff. Not yet, Mama. I got a wife to answer to on that one. She's kind of against it still. So the timing's got to be right for me to get the chickens. But nobody but me likes the duck eggs really around here. Me and my daughter Olivia. My wife, they upset her stomach, and my youngest daughter, they upset her stomach. So
I've never tried them myself.
they're not. I think they're good. They're fluffier. I say they're fluffier. I guess they're better for baking. So we've only used them a couple times for baking, and they seem to do better. But most of the time, I just mix them with regular chicken eggs and scrambled eggs or something like that. Because then everybody seems to eat it and get okay with it. So
yeah, I've seen a few people around here that have ducks, but not very many. And I've never heard of anybody eating the eggs, which I'm sure they probably do.
Well, and I only have it kind of worked out perfect because I only got one female chicken or one female duck, so she only lays like 4 eggs a week. And my other 3 ducks are males, which don't lay eggs, obviously, but they're gorgeous, you know. So I mean, for not having people in my family who like the duck eggs so much, it's kind of cool only having one female. Usually, you want all females because people eat the duck eggs, but I'm okay with having the 3 males now. They're just pets, basically.
Yeah. And there's
I'm building a pond next year. I got one buddy down the road and have him bring the excavator down and dig me a hole.
Yeah. And one of my customers, I just trim her yard for about once every 2 or 3 months. He's got a couple chickens. She don't have no roosters or nothing, but she's got the prettiest chickens I've ever seen. They're kind of like a goldish, reddish color, but they're speckled a little bit with white. Well, not really speckled, but kind of like the edges of their feathers is kind of whitish looking. It's hard to describe. They're beautiful chickens.
Yeah, they make some. I mean, all the chickens have been hybrid, human DNA changes and make them better producing. But yeah, there's some cool looking chickens out there.
Yeah,
there's a chicken out there that's all black. Everything's black. Even its meat is black. Its eggs are black. But they're like, to get those chickens, it's like a $90 chicken. Let's see if I can find it.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
My aunt used to have a rooster at one time, but she had some chickens as well. But she never could keep them, though. Animals always got in and got them. But he was a real tall rooster, and he was solid burnt orange. His whole every bit of his feathers was burnt orange. He was beautiful.
What's up, Mark?
Not much.
Good morning, Mark.
We have Mike coming in too.
Yep. Just a minute. My camera's lagging again today.
Yeah. Your mouth isn't even moving and I can hear you talking.
Hey guys.
This is what I was talking about.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mike.
There we go.
Wow.
These chickens are all black. Their eggs are black. Their meat is black.
How in the world did that? Is crazy.
But just to buy a baby chick, they're like $90.
How much?
$90.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
A baby one.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between a black and a white one?
Nothing. It's just unique the way they were bred, you know. They're just rare.
Do they?
I don't know if I'd want to eat one
taste
like
the same?
that.
I wouldn't.
But most people get them out of their show chickens. They bring them to the shows, like show dogs and stuff. But from what I understand, they all taste the same. They taste the same.
You imagine how much it would cost a rotisserie of that thing?
None.
Oh my.
How you
Mikey,
doing, Mark?
it's a nice
I'm doing
property you got, buddy.
Hey. What's that?
It's a nice property you're moving to.
Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to see in that video because of all the snow,
Yeah.
but you kind of get the gist of it.
Yeah, but us that saw your video of when it was green, we're okay with that. We understand where you're going.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
A squirrel going
Oh
across.
shit! Here goes my phone. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, he got snow down there in Virginia.
Yeah, I don't think he's supposed to have snow.
No, he woke up and said, "Look at what we got,"
Oh my goodness.
and it's probably still like 50 degrees outside.
Yeah, he's sitting
That's
out
like
there in his
30.
t-shirt.
T-shirt, no hat on.
33. 33 out here right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh
This
my.
makes our fourth snowfall this year, and it's looking like it's going to be a good one again. Every one we've had this year has been 2.5 plus inches. Every one of them.
I wish we had 2 inches of snow right now coming down. I'd be out plowing.
Not me.
Texas got 6 inches. What I'm hearing.
Yeah, I haven't heard yet, but
Well, that's what my mom said. She said they got I heard Texas got 6 inches. I don't know. But I'm going to take down Christmas lights today on the customers. I'm gonna go to the 2 grocery stores and see how much time that takes me, and
yeah, I'm gonna.
hopefully I can upload a video tonight of that.
Boy, I'm awful green today.
No, don't look too bad from us to me.
Well, I went up to my phone because it's got better video, but it's creating too much of a lag, so I got to go back to the camera, and then my software's not working with everything, and then with the amount of people that are online in our area, it's got a lag for everything because our bandwidth is so bad right now.
Yeah.
So, but nothing you can do about it. And then, at least our kids went back to school today. That was the biggest thing. You know, them kids got to be in school. And it also helps with the bandwidth when they're all in school, too, because they're all not trying to get educated online.
Right.
But they're still half and half there. But
We got the option. Our school, they got the option to do online or go to school, and most of the kids go to school.
right. There we go.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah, it's a lot better. Yeah, I'm just not going to use that phone part again. It's just a little too far away from me, but
Mm.
and it creates too much of a lag. But see,
My
with
Wi-Fi keeps
the,
wanting to drop.
with the phone, I can mirror my image. So that's the other thing, because this is my right hand, and with the phone, this shows up as my right hand.
Right.
So that's the other lag on it too. So I just got too much going on for it, but that's fine. So this morning sometime I am ordering my GoPro Hero 9.
Yeah, I saw you asked Ben about it the other day. I don't know the need just to upgrade GoPros until mine are done, you know.
Well, I'm looking at,
I mean, this is a GoPro Hero 3 Silver still that I use.
yeah,
And
I use 5s, but the thing I'm looking at is when it comes to editing, if you can record in the higher resolutions and you have stability, that's less editing I have to do at the end, and I don't have time to do a whole lot of editing anymore.
that's what this one is the Osmo one. But the problem is like I said, like when I transfer files from it to my computer, it takes forever. So I don't know. It's probably just a setting in here, but I think this is recording in 4K and other stuff like that, which I don't necessarily need. I haven't taken the time to really change anything on it.
Well, see, when you record in 4K and you put it in your software and you zoom in on it, it doesn't blur out.
Yeah.
You have the better quality, so it stays clear more.
Mhm.
And the way things are going with the amount of people are watching online, they want clarity anymore. Because before it didn't matter, but now all of a sudden it matters. So it's because our world's completely changed.
Oh,
And,
wow.
It's just technology now has got to get caught up, and these webcams ain't caught up neither. So
No, I was just looking on Amazon and to buy a webcam because my little computer cam in this room, I seem like I'm a little fuzzier a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's not too bad because I switched out the bulbs. I had the old, they were LED, but they were the yellowish ones, not like the pure white ones, and it seems to be better.
yeah, see what you're seeing right there is one of them clamp lights I got from Home Depot. I spent like $10 on it, something like that, and I just put an LED bulb in it.
Well, that's what people get, those circle lights and stuff.
Yep, that's what I got, and it works. I don't have to get crazy with it. I don't have to spend a lot of money on lighting because it's just a light. And I use that light for my sign shop anyhow because I just angle it down to me when I'm weeding all the vinyl so I can see everything. Because when you're trying to weed white, you can't see nothing unless there's a glare on it so you can see where all the lines are at and where the cuts are at. So. What? And then also the GoPro Hero 9, you're supposed to be able to use that as a webcam. You're supposed to be able to plug that right in.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to see. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to get here. I don't really care. I'm going to order it. And I found one through a link on somebody's channel I was watching. It's for $500 you get the camera, 3 batteries because they take different batteries, and a charger that's dual charger, charges 2 batteries at a time. So, but I'm not getting rid of my GoPro Hero 5s because them are great when you set them out in the yard and they're not moving.
Yeah.
I can run them things over and I don't care. It's no big deal.
Oh, you'll care. You'll still be like, son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Then I'll just go on to eBay and order another one for $50, $100.
Yeah.
So. But that was the biggest thing we were
David's
talking
got some
last
snow.
night. All of our cameras that we own are all used. There's no new ones.
No.
We don't buy anything new, hardly at all. So, and it all started.
You save money as long as they work.
Yeah, they all work fine. So
Yeah, Hazard have got some snow down there in Virginia, Mikey. We haven't got nothing. Why is the South getting all of our snow? Is the world changing? Got the snow. Look at that!
he got the plow truck.
He was just complaining that they haven't come by yet.
Oh, that one! You couldn't have timed that any better than that, David, with the plow truck going by.
Oh, yeah.
What happened exactly? I couldn't hear y'all for the traffic.
But it worked out perfect.
And he wasn't even. He didn't even have his plow
David,
down.
no.
I figured he'd be getting this slush off of here, but it ain't really.
Was it just throwing salt? Or
I don't know. I don't think he was even throwing salt. I couldn't quite tell with all the traffic behind him.
Did you? Do you guys use salt or dirt, or what do you guys use down there?
I'm sure it's salt. I don't know if they use maybe a little bit of sand mixed in it or not. I don't really know, but yeah, they.
In Colorado, they use where we were. They won't use like nothing but sand. They don't use salt at all.
See, in the Upper Peninsula, they use just sand.
Yeah. And now we're mostly salt down here, but they're getting ready to switch over to mixing it with beet juice and stuff. So that'd be good. I think that'd be good for farmers and us because our cars rust so bad. You do not want to buy a used car from Michigan.
At all. Or New York, either. New York's the same way as
They're
Michigan.
gonna just they'll fall apart. I mean, they may run fine, but body wise, man, it just it gets bad.
Oh, they're real bad. Real bad. That's why, well, in our area, there's a car.
Ray, welcome.
The guy that owns the car wash has got, it's $20 a month for unlimited car washes per vehicle.
Yeah.
So our cars are going through the car wash constantly. As soon as the roads are dry or somewhat dry, they go right to the car wash.
No, we need to.
No, it's
Do you guys oil spray your vehicles?
no.
What do you mean oil spray?
That will help. Like rust proof,
Like fluid film.
undercoating.
Oh, you can get them under coating.
Yeah, I got my trucks rust proof, and that actually helps because we do get a lot of road salt here too. And look at my 2013 truck, the one with the dump box in the videos. Like, look at the condition that's in. We get heavy road salt down here. There's hardly any rust on that thing.
Yeah. No, I just go
So
to
it
the car
helps.
wash all the time because I don't know. I just
No.
don't. There's only one place to get your vehicle
sure-
undercoated in our area, and I won't deal with that guy.
No.
Hey, Mark, why do people like this guy call us Yankees? We don't
We're
call them.
Yankees.
I know, but we don't pick on them. I mean, it's like they forget who won the war. You know, it's like
Hey, now.
you know.
Hey, but you know what? Us Yankees go down in their workforce, and they're always looking for us.
Yeah.
But oh no, it's the best part about it is that comment. All of us are smiling. 'Cause we all think it's funny.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, but we all think it's funny.
I'm the only Canadian here, so you can't call me a Yankee.
But you're still smiling, Mike, because you think
Yeah,
it's funny.
but you're still considered the North. You're like North America.
But
You're
see,
just in
You know what,
America.
Floyd?
It's just much nicer
Floyd.
there.
All I have to do is put CNN on the TV and I have this smile and I laugh.
Here, Ray had a question for you, Mikey.
what's it cost to undercoat?
Here, my trucks are $140 each, and that's everything undercoated inside, all the panels, all the door panels, the hood, even the roof, everything. So
Is
there's
that a
little
one-time thing?
holes in your body panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they'll drill little holes in all your panels, and then they'll put plugs in them after. But they stick a thing in, like a rod, and they oil spray everything, all the panels, and they do. A lot of people get it done. You get it done in your cars, trucks, whatever, trailers, and it helps.
Yeah, so that's not available in our area.
I wonder if it's available here because I'm not going to mess with the vehicles I got, but when I upgrade and buy new or whatever, I might look into something like that.
Yeah, and there's also a device. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's a little device that I don't know. They hook up to your vehicle on a body panel somewhere or under your hood, and something to do with electrical current or something that runs through all your metal panels and stuff, and it avoids corrosion or something. Mark know what I'm talking about.
I've actually heard of that before. I
Have
don't
you?
know what
Yeah,
it's called either.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing that like they use in salt water for the boats and stuff. It's just what the heck is it? It's like an ionizer or something like that, just to repel the.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking
exactly.
about, Mike.
Yeah, so you can get those too, but I just get the oil spraying done. Just with the oil spraying, yeah, it does protect it really good, but it does kind of drip for about a week. Not a lot, depending on where you go around here. Like depending on what what oil or fluid they use or whatever. Some sticks better than others. But they say go after you get it done. You don't get it done in the winter. Get it done in the fall before the winter. Drive down a gravel road or something like dust, whatever. It's just so it kind of helps it to stick on better and stuff.
Okay,
You know what I mean? Like the gravel road or whatever. Yeah, that's what they say to do. And if you have a nice driveway, just don't park on your driveway for a week. Park on the road or somewhere else.
Yep. Yeah, because the dust actually binds it. The dust binds to the bottom
Yeah.
of the vehicle and helps coat it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't do that
for
in
the
our
cost
area.
of not a lot, like Ray's saying. No, I'm surprised. Yeah, check it out. You can Google it. Rust check, Crown, rust control, and you'll see like ours in Canada. They're all over the place. Crown with a K.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to
But you
find
can do
that
it yourself too,
electrical
like
thing,
Mark
but
said.
You can, yeah, you can
No,
use fluid film,
Yeah.
whatever. It's going to take you forever doing it, but
For
these shops that
$100,
we take to,
$100 just to me is a no-brainer.
oh, exactly. There's got to be places around you, Floyd.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Especially if I go down to Grand Rapids or something. Grand Rapids is a big city.
See, we have one
Yeah.
company that does offer the undercoating, but it's more of that tar substance. It's like a tar that they put on there. And I don't, I will not work with the guy because I plowed the driveway next to him, and he was constantly coming out and yelling at me when I was plowing the dentist office next to him because I was disturbing him with the sound of the plow. But the thing is, I have to keep the parking lot cleaned out. And he was just constantly out there yelling at me or standing out there with his hands on his hip, shaking his head. It's like, buddy, you
I would
are.
almost drop my plow down and just drive back and forth like this.
Oh, man.
And just scraping the cement.
Well, it was just irritating.
Just
Mark,
irritating. For no reason.
Does it?
He's just. He was
That's
being.
exactly my situation too, Mark.
What's that?
Yeah, I had the exact same situation with my optometry office next door. There's a fourplex, and I had a crazy guy always coming in. I actually have a video, a longer one, and you'll see him yelling and screaming in there. And another resident from that fourplex came in, started yelling at him. I don't know if you guys remember that video, but same thing. Same thing in the wintertime when I go to the optometry office. Oh, I have a video. Yeah, if you look
my
back.
God. Does it show them yelling at each other?
Oh yeah, I had to.
Yeah, bring it up, Mike.
All right, I'm looking for it.
Bring it up.
Oh, this guy is an ass. So he's not bothering me anymore, but he used to throw snowballs at my truck while I was plowing.
Oh my!
Because I'll hear like don't here and there on my truck. I'm like, what the hell? All of a sudden on my windshield, and the guy's standing there on his porch with his arms crossed like this, just staring at me. Like, what are people's problems? Like, I think he has mental issues anyway. So.
Right. Well, yeah, but still, there's a.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
I had a guy throw a shovel at me.
Did you throw it back?
People are great for entertainment because you just laugh at them because there's no reason for them to do what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, really? So the best part about it is do like you did is get them on video and you can share it because that gives you views.
Yeah.
So you kind of look for that stuff. But.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm looking for that video.
I'm trying to find that video right now, but the video. I can't remember what I
We're all
named it.
looking for it.
Yeah,
Do you remember what it was, Mike?
It would have been at the beginning of the season.
This season?
No, I'm trying to find it right now. Just my computer lags. My computer lags when I'm on StreamYard, so it's just taking a little while.
It was during mowing or winter?
No, mowing.
Okay, so I'm in snow. You started off in the winter time, so let's see here.
Yeah. I was blowing the property, and he started yelling at me.
Let's get down to business.
How you guys find
Hold
it?
on, I'm just looking.
Yeah,
I looked about,
office.
I looked about as long as I always look. Not very long. I get
Is it the caught on camera? 8 months.
Hold on, I'm looking right now. It would have been at the beginning of last season. Oldest.
Oh, I got it.
What did I call it? I can't remember.
It just caught on camera. Here we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now, telling him to leave me alone, let me do my job.
Let's see here.
So I took off my backpack. No,
And yeah, I'm doing
not yet.
trimming.
Here we go.
So he's already outside. He's waiting for
Yeah,
Something
that
to
that
be
just
wrong.
went
So
down
you
the
see-
stairs back there?
to complain about
Did you see the guy? Did you see the guy? Hey, Floyd.
trying to get my tonight.
Yeah.
Floyd. Yeah, did you see the guy in the background? So when I was doing that hedge trimming, look in the background, you'll see a guy standing on his porch.
No, yeah, you
Just
see him
back
go
it
down
up
the
a little
step.
bit to see.
There we go. I'm just gonna start from here.
Look over my shoulder. Okay.
Let's see what you think. Okay, so
Oh
this
my
is where it
God.
starts. If you look at that fence
Come
there
down
at the
right
top
here.
of the screen, there's a gentleman there. He's already
Oh,
watching me. So he's
You see
scoping
over
out.
the
He's
fence? Yeah.
yeah, I'm doing some trimming. So he's already outside. He's waiting for something to be wrong to complain about. So bring it now. You can hear him whistling. He's trying to get my attention. I actually did hear him whistling. I didn't want to stop, but I ended up doing it. He's complaining about dust. I'm clearly not blowing anything his way. You might have to turn up the volume to listen to it. Now the neighbor is yelling at him through her window to leave me alone. So she's yelling at him now, telling him to leave me alone, let me do my job. So now they're yelling at each other. I just want to carry on with my work.
Yeah, hold on. She's gonna come now, walking behind me, and I'm gonna stop again.
What's that? It gets caught up. So, because I'm hearing you talk and hearing that talk, I'm getting so confused. But it's funny. I can hear him yelling.
No, keep it going, and you'll see his neighbor come out walking towards me, but she's defending me. So if you keep it going.
Oh, he went inside.
Yeah,
He
go
saw
back.
the camera.
All right, I just want to continue on here. So let's see what happens next.
You know, the thing is you're anticipating it. You know what's coming up.
Oh yeah. Oh, just wait for it. Wait for it.
That's a lot of debris, dude.
Not really.
No?
This place gets a lot.
Yeah, just wait for it. Give it a few more seconds. You're going to see that I'm going to look down the laneway because somebody is coming down the laneway.
So you can see I'm not blowing anything his way, and I didn't the whole time.
Just
And
a little more.
that's what he's complaining about.
Yeah, right there. I had a quick look. Right there again. There we go. So now this guy's neighbor, she's yelling at the guy to leave me alone. She's actually right there beside me where the camera is.
You can't even get somebody to do our driveway. Fuck you.
Well, no, screw you.
Thank you for doing your job, okay? I appreciate it. I know he's the most fucking annoying person on
This
the
is why I
planet.
filmed everything I did.
I fucking film you because you complain about everybody. I don't have to fucking go to sleep.
Thank you
Tell
for,
me to go to sleep.
All I'm simply
Okay,
saying is
I'm a
you
single
need
mother
to
and I don't need your fucking bullshit every day.
mind your business.
I am minding my own business.
What are you doing
I
here?
clean my
I'm
dishes
talking to
and
the
I watch
gentleman. Right, call me a-
now he's calling me a gentleman.
Thank you. Thanks for sticking up for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for
No,
sticking
I
up.
want to give you a handshake because all fucking winter.
Oh,
we
COVID.
haven't
COVID.
heard
That's how
anything
COVID gets
but
transferred.
complaints about him. And we suffer as
Patient
neighbors
zero
because
right
we
there.
don't have nothing done because he complains about every fucking thing. And you know what that is? It's somebody who doesn't have a life. He doesn't do anything. I work and I don't have time to fucking do this
The property owners here, we're going to hire you, but we do it because of him.
because he's a fucking liability.
That's why I didn't do it.
Exactly, and I apologize on behalf of this unit
Yeah, no
that
problem.
you have to fucking have a freaking report because of this son of a
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, screw yourself. You're the-
Oh my.
You'll find a job.
Have a job.
You're the-
Yeah, this is what we have to go through, eh, guys and girls?
How is this done?
This is what I have to put up with.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Simply said you're for me, it ain't that.
He's trying to be nice now to me. I'm not blowing any dust over his way. He's full of it. I carried on with my job. I don't know if they continued yelling at each other or what, but life goes on. This is what we deal with.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's it.
So there
Oh,
we
I
have it.
missed that. I never saw that one. That's a good one
No.
there. I love that.
You can't make this shit up. This is real.
No, you can't.
That's
See, I got rid of
funny, man.
whole
How is
I got
that
rid-
not gone viral? 143 views. That's it, man. Oh,
I
You
know.
gotta change it. You gotta change the title. You gotta change it.
What do you think I should change it to, Mark, to get more views?
Crazy neighbor cusses me out.
There you go. Crazy neighbor cusses me out.
there you go.
There you go.
I just shared it.
Start that.
Uh,
It's the title.
Yeah,
You gotta get.
I'll
the
change the name
title.
of it. I'll change the title of it later then and see what
Yeah.
happens. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
you
I
gotta
had
change
to
the
laugh
title.
looking at that
Crazy
again. Like,
neighbor cusses me out. Crazier neighbor defends me.
Yeah, that's
Put it
good.
all in there. Yeah. Put it all in there.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that
man.
video. You gotta. Yeah, that video. You gotta keep changing, or let it
Maybe-
sit there for a week.
Yeah.
And if no, you don't grab
See, I did,
grab any traction, change it again. You gotta get that. You gotta change the title.
That. Oh my god, dude.
That's funny.
That is.
That
funny.
is funny.
I had to. Whenever I did get their faces on the camera, I tried not to get their faces because I don't want to get sued for one thing. But I had to blur. I don't know if you noticed that in the program, whatever. I had to blur whenever their faces came on. But it wasn't staged. That's totally real life right there. So I had the camera ready because this guy all winter before the spring there, when I was doing that cleanup, he's been doing the exact same thing all winter whenever I was plowing, like at night or during the day. Doesn't matter when I did it. I was always disturbing him. So that's why I made sure I always had a camera rolling every time I did a cleanup there. And this was maybe the third time I was there this season, and finally he came and started yelling. He had enough. So and I caught it. So that's why it's good to have cameras rolling. Protect yourself.
Yes.
I was waiting for I was waiting for him to come walking around and push me or something. Then it would have been the end of it. So.
Well, that's different. Once he puts some hands on you, it changes everything.
Yeah. See what Ray says
Exactly. Like re-upload, and change the name. Okay. Maybe I'll make. Yeah, I'll use the same video, but I'll repost it.
Yes, do that. Do that.
Okay.
Because you get crazy.
Maybe I'll get the 300 more subs that I need.
Yes, you will. You have to have crazy neighbor in that title. You have to have that because people grab that because of crazy neighbor because it's freaking entertaining. It's hilarious.
And you can tell, like, you were new to YouTube like I was about the same time.
Yes.
Our title names struggled back then.
My title names still struggle.
I do too. Sometimes it's like, I try to make them a little more appealing. The names.
Yeah. Well, see, who's what the heck is his name now? Juggernaut. Yeah. He's very good at that. He is very good at his titles.
Yeah.
Dougie said he's pushing that bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ray's got a good idea there, Mike. Yeah, re-edit it.
Yep.
And reload it. Yeah, you'll get a lot of views. Especially now in it's wintertime when people have time to view that stuff. Yeah,
That's true.
You'll start getting some traction.
Back then, people didn't really know who you were still.
Right.
So now you got more of a name.
See, Vicky's been telling me to go back in my old videos and start grabbing pieces of them.
Well, I thought about making a 2020 highlight video, taking cuts from all the last year and making a highlight video and putting it out there.
Yeah,
I'm regretting that. That's a lot of of work.
It's a lot of work.
I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to do it just to try to make a 15-minute video.
Yeah,
Like,
and
no,
you get.
good.
I could tell you, I'll get if I do that video, I'll get about maximum of 700 views, maximum.
Yeah.
So,
I can't seem to break 100 on anything hardly. My views are, I average maybe 60, and then, you know, but I can't break that 540 subscriber mark.
Yep.
You know.
You know what, Floyd? It takes. Who told me? Ken from KLC. He told me between 500 to 1,000 subs, it takes forever, and he is 100% absolutely right. Because I got to 500 pretty quick, just over 500. I just hit 700 the other day, and between 500 and 700, the 200, it took me probably months to get that.
Yeah, well,
almost felt like
I
5 to
wasn't
6
that far
months.
behind you. I was probably like 70 something behind you, and now you're like over 200 above me. It's like, I'm trying to compete with you, and you're kicking my butt.
See,
It's taken forever.
See, I was right where you guys are. Because I started like in September. This is like 2 years ago or 3 years ago now. And it was the same way. And then as soon as snowplow season hit, and one video, 18 inches of plowing, 18 inches of snow, boom. That's what just kept going. It was just
and that's
one
just it.
video.
I was hoping for some snow so I could put more videos, you know, because right now I don't have the content to put out decent videos. I don't want to put out a video, just put out a video. I know some people say do it anyway.
Yeah, do it anyway. Do it anyway.
But like that, today I'm gonna record. I'm gonna take down those lights. I'm gonna record you how I'm doing it. They're gonna be small videos because it's not gonna take me long.
Yeah, do shorts.
Yeah,
that's because everybody's getting used to TikTok. The length of it is 60 seconds. So if you could put out 2 to 3 minute videos, that's what I'm gonna start doing too. Just little quick ones. And I think we're going to do, actually, I know I'm going to do some live mowing this summer. I'm just going to set the camera up, and we're just going to mow. That's all I'm going to do. There's going to be no talking. It's just going to be mowing. That's it.
How are you on watch hours, Mike?
It's funny how you say that because I just checked it out yesterday, and I need about 430 more.
Oh, you're pretty close to that. I'm still far from that.
I'm going to do it another month. Probably or so.
I tell you what, Mike, that video, if you could title it right and edit it right, you'll hit 1,000 by spring with easy. Actually, before that.
Okay.
That video is going to put you out there.
Then you gotta help us small guys. You know.
Well, hey, you know what? That's what they say.
I'm just some guy from Canada.
Because if I start getting any kind of money in from this, then the wife will back off me a little bit about YouTube, I think. Even if it's like $5 check. I look like, baby, I'm getting paid. I'm famous. I'm paid. Here's $5 for you to go to the casino.
Well, I can, because I've got, I don't even know how many subscribers I got now. I'm getting close to 7,000.
I'm going to my channel right now to check out everything. I haven't checked. Yeah, I got 531. That's it.
Yeah, I got 6.
We have a lot of time invested.
Oh yeah, lots.
We have a lot of time invested here doing this, and I look back and say I can't believe how many videos I made. I lost track. Like I got close to 150 videos in 1 year.
Oh, me too.
I didn't even think I was going to do. I said to myself maybe one, if that, maybe one every 2 weeks, and I'm just having fun and to meet people. And that's it.
I have 114 videos, and then I have that's not counting the Mowers for Vets videos, the special edition videos that I did. The Amelia, the cooking with Amelia, which I do have 2 quarantine cooking with Amelia I can work on. She did a couple videos for me. I just got to edit them together. But and all my family ones, I did like the kayaking ones. So I'm probably about 150 videos. Give or take.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
I have 779 videos out.
Wow.
And David, you've been following me pretty much since the beginning.
Yeah.
You've been around a long time watching me. So
yeah, there's a number of channels I've been around for a long time.
Well, put it this way: when I first started YouTube, there was 3 channels that I thought were huge. You know, that I watched. Well, 4 actually. That popped up, and I thought, oh man, these channels are so huge. One day, maybe I'll get there. Like Brian's Lawn Maintenance pulled up because he's from Michigan.
Yeah.
I got Spencer's.
Yeah.
I got a Ninja, SG Ninja, whatever, and Mark's Misfits World.
Yeah.
Those were the 4 that came that like hammered me, and I started watching those from the beginning, you know. And now I realize Mark is not even that big compared to some of the other ones.
No, I'm just a little guy.
But at the time, I thought, oh my god, these guys are like YouTube phenomenons, you know.
Yeah.
Well, see, you know, and
that's what I compared you
Yeah.
to. I compared you to Mark and SG Ninjas and Brian, you know. But I think Brian's got a smart marketing because the whole Entrepreneur Academy and stuff like that. He's got a smart marketing.
well, Brian's very intelligent.
Brian seems
very good at what he's
really
doing.
smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not all about signing up to do Entrepreneur Academy and all that, but I think he was smart doing that.
Yes,
It's
he
like
was.
in the holiday lighting industry, there's a thing called Clippa. Clippa is a brand that you can go take classes with them, and they give you their symbol, their mark to put on your stuff, saying I'm Clippa certified at installing lights. It really is, they're not going to teach me nothing I don't know already about hanging lights.
Right, but it's just
But-
that little.
It's that thing, and they would help me market it better. That's the one thing I told them. I said that my trouble with Christmas lights right now is getting marketing out there. But the guy who did that, I'm sitting here going, what a genius thing. He got their own website. They got preferred vendors. I was like, that was very smart because that wasn't around 10 years ago, you know. So I kind of compare it to Brian's launch of Academy or something.
There's a painting company,
Martin Franco.
a commercial painting company. You know, you do
Hey,
the
Franco.
interior painting, exterior painting. Because of what's been going on with the sweet and sour sniffles, you can't say the C word because they'll tag your video. Sweet and sour, yeah, sweet and sour sniffles. That company, this fall, has been putting up lights everywhere because they have the man list. They have all the equipment to put it up already because there's not much difference in the equipment that you use for painting as you do with the lights. So they made a really good side business or extra source of income, I guess, for this year. So and they're doing good work. They're doing really good work. It looks really nice.
There you go, Ray. There's just something else you could do for next season. Now that you got that lift, hang Christmas
I'm
lights.
telling you what.
I did great on it this year.
I'm telling you what. And then Floyd, there, you're supplying the lights too, right?
Yep. So
So
they're
they get-
my light. They lease them from me.
Yeah. So there you
It's a
go.
lease program. I cut them and customize them to their house, which a couple of my customers didn't realize that, and they were so happy that there's no hangovers. You don't run the lights and have that extra 3 foot of lights on the end. And you're trying to tuck it behind Nope, they're custom cut. You hang them. They're usually C9, C7 bulbs. Sometimes we do mini lights when we wrap trees and stuff like that. It all depends on this thing, but yeah. And then like I take them down, I put them in my thing, I store them, and next year I'll send them a contract in, you know, I say probably September, August, saying, do you want me to come back? This is the price. They say, yeah. And I go back and I already have it in a box with
Set up for
some
their
cup for them, for their house. And I just put it back up and it'll be that much faster.
Yep.
And now all the lights are paid for. So it's all 100% profit minus labor. And if they don't want it, then the lights go back into inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I may save them for 1 year in case they change their mind the second year, like, oh, we missed it, we want it back. So I might give them that leeway. But I thought about that the other day. I was like, well, what if now I'm going to take them and I have to cut them all again? Let's maybe we'll hold them for a year.
Well, could you? Because since they're custom cut, they're a certain length. You could just put a piece of tape on them, telling you what length they are.
Oh, absolutely, and we can do all of that. And basically, the lights are 12 foot apart, so it works out perfect. So you put up 40 lights, just 40 feet.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
Look at that snow.
I know. Just go. Hey, Go out there and make a snow angel right now. Double dog. Double dog. There you go.
Here in a few hours, I'll probably go out and record plowing with the snowcaster again.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Put that up. Put it up. Yeah. It's I don't know.
Ray, the biggest thing with Christmas lights, I'm gonna tell you that the biggest thing with Christmas lights is you got to have a market for it. Let's just say the underfunded people in this world can't really afford to pay to put Christmas lights up. You got to kind of have a higher end economy people, because it's you can get occasionally you get those guys who are not the wealthiest people on planet. They'll still pay for lawnmower, but they ain't gonna pay for Christmas lights. It's just not cheap. You charge per foot, Ray. So it gets expensive, if you charge per foot, and I can talk to you offline about that, but because I don't want to throw my price out there. But and basically, so if it's let's say it's $10 a foot, which it's not. I'm letting you know right now that's ridiculous. 100 feet is $1,000, So these people don't want to pay a grand for putting up lights sometimes. So
yeah.
And then trees are different. Trees are depending how tall they are and how you're going to wrap them, what the plan is. I'm just talking the houses themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still learning a lot when it comes to that. But like that big 52-foot tall tree, I definitely undercharged him big time. I didn't lose money, but I didn't make what I should have.
Yeah, see, that's the whole thing is you didn't lose money.
Right.
You learned.
Yep, and I learned. So it was not a bad deal, but
see, that's the way I always figured. If I make a mistake, as long as I didn't lose money, I'm okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't make the money I should have, but I didn't lose money.
You know what? Depending on how much money I lose, I'm still kind of sometimes okay with it because it's a learning.
Right.
I chalk up. Okay, that was a good learning lesson.
Yeah.
I don't have any cities or anything yet, but I am trying to get into it. I don't charge when it comes to like mowing. I don't charge more for a commercial than I do residential. I look at the property, so I would do the same thing with the city and say, okay, this is what the materials cost. This is what my hourly rates are, and then calculate it that way. I am trying to get into ours. I wanted to get into our city and do their lights because they put up lights, but I don't think they do a very good job, and they're dying for an upgrade. So I'm going to try to push out a quote for them next year before they put them up. I just got to walk the roads and count the outlets and count everything, and kind of I'm gonna do it. They're not asking for a quote, but I'm going to give them one. So I'm going to do a little pre-work and say, hey man, this is what I can do for you to make it look better.
Yeah.
See, that's one thing about our city.
But that's where the money is. If you get in the city in the I can't say that word. That's up municipalities or whatever.
Yeah, municipalities.
Municipalities.
Money.
Yeah. See, that's one thing about our city. The workers are all, everybody that works in the city, all the city workers are about our age, so they take pride in what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows. And when they're putting up the lights, the guy, because they got to have a spotter all the time, just a safety thing. The spotter will actually walk across the street and take a look at it, make sure it looks right. So they do take their time. It takes them quite a while to do that because that's a lot of lights to put up through the city.
We'll have to do it at night. We can't do it during the day. There's less traffic.
Well, they do it during the day because that's when they're working. But still, they take pride in what they're doing. And everything that they do. The city workers themselves take pride in everything that they do. So
yeah, we have the pre-made type things. We don't put like actual strand lights up or anything like that. And, we have a big tree. It comes apart in like 4 or 5 different sections, and then the panels go on the sides of it and everything. But we got some of the bigger pre-made deals. They're probably every bit of 30 foot long and 20 foot tall when they're put together. And if we really get after it, we've been able to put up everything throughout the town in probably 3 days. That that's like 2 guys running the bucket truck, putting the stuff up on the poles, and then everybody else putting up the big displays and whatnot.
Right. Yeah. See, that's what in our city they do it in sections. First they You know, because we got the flags that are on all the light poles. You know, the different seasons. That's the first thing you do is change all of them, and then they put like the wreaths up after that, and then they go and do the lights. So, so it works out. They've been doing it forever. Some of these guys have been here for 20 years, so that's what they do. You know, and it shows that they take pride in what they're doing. You know, that's the best thing about it.
Well, I had that one job that I quoted, and I thought I could get on the roof, and I couldn't get on the roof. I ended up taking all the profits from that house this year and having to go buy a 30-foot extension ladder. So, you know, those things are $100. So that was pretty much my whole profit. So I made absolutely no money on it, but I also got a tool that I can use on. You know, it kind of stunk. It hurt. I had to go got it, and I was mad at myself for misjudging the peak. It was just too steep for me. I was sliding down, and if I would have went off, because if I would have went on the other side, I'd have been all the way to the ground. It was just like too dangerous. But I'm okay with it, you know. Like I got the ladder and it's stowed away, and I'll need that ladder out to get the lights down. But we'll see.
Yeah. See, that's the whole thing is, you know, you got it for next year.
Yep. And hopefully they come back and they're really happy with it. I actually got a lot of hits off that house. So they let me put a yard sign in their yard, and people called me. I probably quoted 6 houses off that, and I think I got 2 of them. The other 4 said that, okay, it's a little more than what we thought, but we're going to plan for next year. So we'll see.
Right.
That's why I was just wondering if you advertise, like if you put signs out or anything like that. I was just
not too much. I put some yard signs out in around Fremont City where I live, and a couple hot spots in Muskegon. But 3 customers that I did, I put signs in their yards because they were high traffic yards, and they let me do it. Well, 2 were high traffic. The other one was the big tree. I just wanted to say, hey, I did that big tree, you know, because people would go see that tree. The only problem with that tree is that lift sunk in the ground, man, bad. So I don't know that he would have me back, because he's very particular about his yard. And when you drive a lift around a tree like that, those heavy lifts, man, they just start taking. So he's planning on bringing in black dirt, filling in the holes and the ruts and stuff, and so I don't know that he would bring me back, because he's not going to want to do that every year. The only other option I got is getting plywood or something and laying it down and trying to drive on plywood and stuff, but I don't trust that either. You know,
because that slides.
Yeah, they slide, and I'm like, I don't be 50 feet in the air and a lift sliding. You know?
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to hop off here.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
All right, Dave.
All right, see y'all later.
See you, buddy.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Floyd.
Yeah, Mike.
Hey, Floyd. Yeah, I was just wondering, is there another way of putting light up on, say, a 50-foot tree? Like, it might sound stupid, but could you use a drone or something?
No, you probably absolutely could. I just wouldn't. I don't know. You'd have to set up get the right drone and one that can handle the weight, because the lights get heavy after you got 100 strands of lights plugged into each other. They get heavy. That's not a bad idea.
Just something that you can control.
That drone's a good idea, actually. I just would have to look at the size. And I happen to know a guy in Michigan named Claude who's big into drones. So I could ask him.
They take a big drone.
Yeah.
It would take a big drone, but you could do it.
Well, yeah. See if there's some sort of a device that could be on the drone that will grab, right? So then you can fly up and then kind of put it on a branch and then release, you know, and then grab again and fly up and drop it on a branch.
I think you could do that with the big hook.
You know, so that's what I have. One of those big extensions, but it doesn't go 50 feet tall. It only goes about 20 feet. Deputy was telling me, not deputy. We got Neil. He don't want to be called deputy no more. It's so hard. Neil said that he's had a pole that goes that tall that he's used in the past. So I just got to talk to him. But either way, it doesn't matter, because he wanted the stars in that tree on top, and if you're going to put a star, you have to get up to that top of that tree. And you have to get into the tree. So you're getting a lift regardless. Now, I could have probably brought a lift in stationary, and I had to keep driving back and forth. I could have just stationed there one, and it would have been a lot less. But to get into that tree, because you're drilling into the tree branches and everything to lift those stars up. So, but the lights, I think there's probably a better way. I'm still research that. The drone's a good idea, actually. It really is.
Yeah.
See, I used a
Unless you got a
painter's pole.
helicopter.
Yeah, the helicopter. Here you go. Price went up.
I'll get one of my buddies a helicopter and I'll just hang from the bottom with the ropes, just kind of like
Exactly.
have him fly in circles and get me swirling around as fast as he can while I'm going around the tree.
No, I.
You know how fast to get that done?
Our big tree that we used to have in the front, because I had it cut down here this fall. Vicky and myself decorated it one year, and I used a painter's pole that extended out. I don't know how far it extended out, but whatever the length of one strand was is how long that was, and I would put one strand up at a time because that would reach to the top. But that was probably about 10 years ago, and there was no way I was going to reach the top of that tree anymore because it was taller than I had. But.
Oh, no, I agree with you, Ray. I've seen those drones out there that people are standing on and flying like hoverboards now, so I'm sure they've got them out there. I just got to look at them. I'm sure they're out there. It's actually, I mean, if I end up doing that, Mike, I'll give you credit. Maybe I'll put your finger on it. What up, Diego?
I'm full of ideas there, Floyd. You know that?
Yeah.
With the name of your channel, too? Did you change the name of your channel yet to FU?
No, I think I'm gonna have it be F and the and symbol U. So Floyd and Oler F and U Adventures. F and U Adventures.
Nice.
That would work.
Because Floyd and Oler Adventures.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, Diego. Oh, yeah.
How often can you change your name?
As often as you want. You can change it. I think you have to wait 30 days before you change it again.
Okay.
Yeah,
but you got to
I think
remember, no one's going to find you.
No.
Yep. You have to let everybody know. That's what I had to do. So
Yep.
there's still
and
people
the best
that
time
don't
to
know.
do it is when your
Just like
channel is smaller, because once it gets bigger, you can't change it at all. Like Brian's lawn maintenance, he says he wished he would have changed it, but he couldn't do it. You know, he wished he wouldn't have had Brian's lawn maintenance. He don't like the word maintenance. He wished he would have had something else, but it doesn't matter. You know, it's too late. Like he said, it's too late.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's like Diego. I had no idea Diego changed his name. And I'm
The only reason I knew it was
Diego's
Diego
videos.
was because of his logo.
And it took me a couple of weeks to figure out that Diego changed his name. Actually, I think I was in a stream. Maybe it was your stream or whatever, and everyone's like, "Hey, Diego." I'm like, "Diego, where is he?" You know, and that's how I found out he changed his name.
Well, Prostitutes Upon City, that in his little logo, that's been his logo since he's been on here. So I knew it was him just by the logo.
I know. I just wasn't thinking when I seen that. So, what's up, cousin Diego? How's Dora?
Yeah, see, you know, there is so many ways to make money in the world right now, and if someone cannot make a nickel, they're not trying hard enough.
No, not at all.
Because, you know, if you drive through our town, you know, from one end to the other, which should take you a whole of 10 minutes, you know, because our town's not very big. I bet you there's 10 places you could apply for a job without even trying, and they'll hire you. 10 places. And if you can weld, name your price. If you're a welder, name your price, because they're so short of welders because of what Amazon is. Because the company that's in our area signed a multi-billion-dollar contract with Amazon for conveyors. You know, that they use for their packages, and they bought out an old Kmart building, which is full now. They're using the whole Kmart building for one building. They bought out our mall, and they're going to turn it into one of their manufacturing buildings. They're buying anything and everything they can. They still need one more building in our area.
That's good for your area.
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah.
They're
jobs and
they are probably the number one employer in our area. You know, they have all these different divisions, but it's the same company. You know what I mean? So if one division fails, it doesn't take the whole company. They have it set up just right. So, but there's one section, one part of this section, or one part of that company. You know how you ever watch Gold Rush? Yep. You know the screening plant there. It's got the big old barrel and everything's running down it. They make them here. Some of them are being made here. You know, for screening topsoil and stuff like that.
Plant or something. Yeah.
But yeah, it's they make anything and everything here around here. I'm still waiting for the space program to get up and running around our area so we can start seeing rocket launches.
Oh, nice.
You know where Oscoda is there?
Yeah. Yeah, their old Air Force Base.
Yeah, that's where the vertical launches are going to be taking place.
Okay.
So, and then up
my stepmom was stationed there in the Air Force.
Okay.
Well,
So
I mean, way before I knew her.
That's probably about 60 miles south of me. So we'll be able to see a few launches here and there. I'm not sure how they're going to do it all, but
I bet you if Mike went a little north, he might be able to see him from the other side of the lake too.
yeah. And then they're going to be
how far?
Oscoda's like right
How
above
far
the
north
thumb.
is it? Michigan.
So it's right about here. So if this is the thumb, the Michigan map, right about here. So if you got the thumb, I think Deputy Cruz lives right about here. So it's going to be right about here.
Hey, Mark, is that around the Sarnia area? Because you know the Sarnia border, or is it farther north?
farther north.
Oh, is that okay? So probably around Thunder Bay.
Yeah.
Canada,
I think so.
that height up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know Thunder Bay?
Yep. Yeah. Floyd's looking it up.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
So that's about 12 hours. That's about 12 hours north of me right now. You know that other YouTuber Mike.
Oh, I don't know, man. That's a pretty thick section of the lake.
Yeah, he's that way in Thunder Bay.
I was just looking at it, looking at the map. And,
Too far away, isn't he?
Well, so
yeah.
he'd have to go across the whole Lake Huron. Here, let's share. I think to him to see it, he might see it, but he ain't gonna be able to tell what it is. So Oscoda's right over here.
Up higher.
Okay.
Is it a little higher?
Harrisville and Tawas City.
Okay, so it's right here. So yeah, you to get up in here, Mikey, because you're down here, right?
Yeah, no, farther down. Lake Erie, yep, down that way a little to the right.
Yeah, you won't see it.
To the right. No, to the right, not left. Not towards
this
the
way.
right. The other
This
way.
way.
Off screen.
Okay.
I'm right by Toronto.
Yeah, so you still have to go all the way up to here.
Yeah, you'll never see it.
Exactly. That's
Yeah, that's
I'll
a
never
lot.
see it.
See, and if you go up towards the Sault Ste. Marie up there, Floyd, up there is around Kinross. That's where they're going to be launching right from the ground, straight up.
From Sault Ste. Marie?
Yeah, it's actually Kinross, which is just southeast of Sault Ste. Marie.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you ever get a chance to go up to the Sault Ste. Marie, that is a beautiful little city town.
Well, that's
that channel they got right there that goes through there. That it's just, I don't know. I've been there once and I loved it. We were on I think we were on this island here, and we're right on the channel, so we could overlook the channel and stuff and see all the big boats coming in. And man, it was just gorgeous up there.
There's one of our videos where I said, actually I took some pictures that says I could look at Canada, but I can't cross it. That's where I was at right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is about.
That's why I asked you about the Sault Ste. Marie. Yeah, Sault Ste. Marie is actually, I think I can get there about 7 hours, 6.5, 7 hours.
How are the roads up here in Canada?
In a winter, you gotta.
Yeah.
It's pretty snowy. Yeah. the weather up there is just like how your weather is in
But
northern
is it
Michigan.
very rustic? Like not a lot of cities and
No, well, yeah, just small towns. You
yeah,
know,
It's like the Upper Peninsula.
yeah.
Lots of nice
exactly. Yeah.
forest lands and cities here and there.
Yeah, exactly. Not like where I am right now. Like it's just big city after big city, and then the farther north you go, then it's smaller towns. You know, then your country land, then small town country land.
But that channel that you're talking about, Flair Floyd, there's a campground right there, and I want to camp there next summer and do a live there when the ships are going by.
That'd be awesome.
So, because one of our friends there, she said that's her favorite place because she gets to watch the freighters go by back and forth all the time.
I only have 931 watch hours. Nobody watches my videos. I'm so boring.
Wow.
You got to step up your game.
I'm driving a mower into a lake this year.
Honestly, a couple months ago, I was at 2,000. I couldn't believe it when I looked at it yesterday, and I need just under 500, 430 more, and up 4,000. So all of a sudden, just my recent videos, I got more people watching them, you know, and probably watching most of them instead of just 2 minutes of a 15-minute video, you know.
Yeah,
Here's what I think people are looking for the next big channel, because I don't hear nothing about the married couple. I can't think that guy went lost in the woods. And
Pro Cuts.
Pro Cuts. I don't hear too much about. They don't even pop up on my YouTube channel anymore. I don't know why, because I was watching them.
They were live last night at the same time I was live.
Were they?
Yeah.
So I'm sure they still got a pretty big following. But,
yeah, they do. They got a huge.
But
following.
I think people are starting to look for that next big channel again. Like
yeah.
I think, Mike, you need to get your wife. If you got your wife into it more, like the mowing part, not just the truck talk, try to get her into more videos. That would help too.
Yeah. Well, I think
she won't do mowing. She won't do mowing, but yeah, when we do the home renovations and more stuff around our new place, she's going to be in more videos. And you're right. You know, you bring in your spouse or your girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah,
it kind of changes things up. You know,
couples change everything.
Viewers.
Because the Misfit World channel got bigger faster when Vicky was involved. Because you got more women watching you, and which ends up being bringing in their husbands watching it too, because they get hooked on it too. That's what happens because you're a couple doing things as a couple, and people like watching that. So, But I think, Mike, what you did with your title, I think is just right because it covers everything. Just like the Misfit World part on our channel there, it covers everything. So you're all set.
See, I wanted adventure in there or adventures or whatever, but just trying to think of something else before that. Mike's Adventures. It kind of sounds like everybody's name is Mike. Like there's a lot. Yeah. So MBG is just Mike Bush Green. So I don't know.
I still like the MGD better than MBG though. Miller Genuine Draft.
Oh, I know.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to change mine to FNU Adventures or FNU.
No, I would.
It's just as much as I want to. I think in the end it'll backfire.
Yeah, it will. It'll bite you in the ass. But you got to experiment a little bit. Even the big channels are still experimenting because they're still looking for more stuff.
Right.
Because we have everyone on. You'll see Snow Dog Vlogs jump up and make a couple comments, which, their channel, actually they have like 6 channels. They have, the one channel's got over 1 million subscribers, and they're still changing their channel. They're still doing different things, still trying different things.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's their full-time job. They're full-time YouTubers. So they're always doing something. They're always changing something. They're always trying to look for the next thing because like the rest of us, they're entrepreneurs. Once you're successful in one thing, you got to go to the next thing because you don't know how long that thing is going to last that you're on. That's like YouTube.
Mm.
You know, we took a break from it for a while because we're burned out. Plus, you know, with the sign shop and everything, we're still kind of burned out. But even though we didn't put anything up for like about 5-6 weeks, we put any videos out, I still had the same views. You know, they dropped a little bit, but it was still about the same. You know, so once you get the content out there, you get enough content out there, people still watch this stuff. So, because they're always somebody's looking for something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this time of the year. Hi, Franco.
Morning.
How long you been sitting there?
A while. I've been doing payroll on the computer, but
I didn't know how long you were down in the basement.
Hey, Franco.
How's it going?
Good, buddy.
Yeah.
So I seen in your comments. Hey, Franco, I seen in the comments here that you got your cluster worked out, or your odometer in your truck.
Yeah, they fixed it. They put
So what did they do?
for they have put a gauge cluster for 2020, and the miles. I guess that was the issue. So I called the dealership and I told them, and they said, bring it in, you know, as soon as you can, and we'll take care of it. And I did. I mean, it was there for probably 4 or 5 hours, and they put a one for the correct one.
So you have the right miles on it now.
Yeah, got the right miles again.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Ray's down there on the bottom. They are guaranteed work because Amazon is booming and COVID make them even more valuable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Amazon is very valuable right now.
I know. I wish I had known this was going to happen before the COVID was going to happen. I probably would have bought stock in them.
Well, I'm telling you what, because of what happened and because of Amazon, we made more money in 6 weeks selling on Amazon than we did all year in lawn care.
That's awesome.
So that's yeah.
Good for you.
So that's you know, it took a whole lot of stress out of our life just by having that extra money in the bank. You know, we're doing our best not to touch it. You know, and the side shop's still producing. You know, it's not producing what it was because you only get that money at Christmas time. You know, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So, what the biggest thing is now, what's the phrase? It's not how much money you make; it's how much money you keep. So that's what we're trying to do is keep our money in as, you know, just hanging on to it, not going out and buying crazy stuff. You know, because a lot of people, when they get all that money, they go out and start buying stuff, and then they're still broke. So,
like they start buying $200 snowmobiles.
No, not the 200, the $20,000 snowmobile.
Just what you were talking about last night. Remember your content?
Yeah, and I didn't. You know, $200 snowmobile. I could fix it. I could have it running. I could have a good snowmobile for $500. You know, I didn't go buy it because I don't. That's more money. Because it costs money.
Yeah.
You figure it out. I figured it out a long time ago. On a day trip on a snowmobile, it's $100. I don't care what you do. It's $100. Always. By the time you get food, gas, and everything else, it's $100. Always. So to run a snowmobile is $100. Right. So, and that's the way it works. But they're a lot of fun. They're a blast. But if you don't have a bunch of people to ride with, they're no fun.
We're hoping, we're kind of budgeting for next year to get a couple snowmobiles.
See, I want
that's the expense
one.
We're going to try to budget for the end of the season. Okay, we did good. Here's our reward for the family. You know, thanks for dealing with me.
So see, you know, this summer the hardest part going to be this summer for us, or for me, I guess, is not working as hard. I'm trying to learn how to slow down and enjoy more stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that doesn't cost you anything. That's a lot of fun.
It's true.
You know, and I'd like to go golfing more with my buddies, you know, because that's a lot of fun. That's a little expensive, but not really. You think about it. You know, I'm only going to go golfing about 10 to 15 times a year at the most, so it's not really that much. That's $50 every time you go, $50 to $60 every time you go golfing, so it's not too bad, and it's a lot of fun. You know, we're not very good at golfing,
Yep.
but it doesn't matter. We're just out there whacking the hell out of a little white ball, hitting it as hard as we freaking can. So there's something about something relaxing about beating the hell out of something small like that and go and fight it and do it again.
Exactly.
But the biggest goal this summer is to get my grandson out fishing. I want to do a few trips at least with my grandson out on the river. That's my biggest goal of the whole summer. I don't care about anything else that goes on. I want to get my fishing canoe done, and I want to take my grandson fishing. That's my goal for the summer. So I think I can make that happen. So
it's a good point. Yeah.
You know, because they grow up so fast and we get old so fast, you know, that I don't want to miss it. You know, I missed a lot when my daughters are growing up. You know, I tried to be as best as I could around there. I was fortunate to be able to get them into the bowling program, and I was a coach. So I did we spent a lot of time with them on the weekends traveling because they're on a traveling team. So we did have them memories, and I'm glad we did that, you know. So at least we did something, you know, with them. And we took them camping for about 4 years, you know, before things got, you know, with a camper all the time. We made a lot of good memories there too. So I just don't want to miss out on something, you know, because we're only on this earth this long, you know, and want to make the best of it. So working our lives away is not always the best thing.
No.
So.
You writing me a check, Franco, out of your payroll?
What was that?
You writing me a check out of your payroll?
Give me your account number. Come on, let's do it.
Oh, don't. I'll just blast it over YouTube right now. But my address is in the comments. You can always send me a check.
My parents, they run a couple hotels in the area. So they run Hilton Gardens Hotel and not Hilton Gardens, I'm sorry, Holiday Inn and Best Western. And so last night, the night auditor for both properties called out. So it's two different persons. They both called out at the same time. And so usually when someone calls off, then either my mom or my dad, they'll go in and they'll cover the shift. But then they never had to go, both of them cover, to different hotels. So, but I got through just fine. And then this morning, front desk pulls out at the Holiday Inn, and then the general manager pulled out at the Best Western. So they're super behind. They haven't had any sleep at all. So I'm trying to help them as much as I can.
I forgot about the motel stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even know. That's cool.
Yeah, you mentioned that a while ago. I forgot all about that.
So you're doing their payroll, not landscape payroll.
Yeah, no, their payroll.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
they can send me a check too.
Okay, sure.
I don't care who it comes from.
Oh, that's funny.
So this is done. Payroll is done already. So I got to do the schedule, but I'll do this later. Does payroll have to?
So you mentioned that. You mentioned Best Western, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you get me a discount in Canada at a Best Western?
I don't know if I can do it in Canada. I can get you a discount here in the U.S. for sure.
Like anywhere in the U.S.
I'm pretty sure I can do. I know for Holiday Inn I can give you not Holiday Inn. The brand is called HIE or IHG. So they own a State Bridge. They own a bunch of multiple properties. I can get you a discount on any of those properties.
Yeah, because we booked a hotel the day. Yeah, we booked a day before we move, just because we have to be because the closing dates are the same day of us coming out and them coming in, and we got Best Western just in our town here. That's why I thought I would ask you.
I'll find out for you by the end of the day, and I'll shoot you a message. I'm pretty sure
it's okay. Yeah,
because I can usually get a pretty good discount.
Oh, really? Because we got
Yeah.
adjoining rooms. So 2 rooms because my boys are gonna have a room, and then there's a door in between, like the adjoining room. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
should.
can even send you the address.
I usually. Well, no. What it is? I'll find out if I can do it in Canada, and they'll give me a discount code. So whenever you make your reservation, you just you either give it to the front desk or they or if you're gonna make the reservation online, you can just put the code. I do it all the time, so I don't know if it works in Canada.
Perfect.
I don't see why not. But yeah, it's a pretty big
Yeah,
discount.
send me a message. Yeah, send me a message later then on Instagram.
Because my friends and family discount, I think is 70% off. So it is a huge difference
wow.
in price. Yeah.
Oh, that'll make a big difference. Yeah, because our rooms, I think they're just over 120 each for one day. Like
That's
one
not bad
night.
for Best Western. That's not too bad.
Well, that's Canadian, right? So.
Hey, you got me thinking. GIE. Mark, you're going down there, right?
We're gonna, I'm planning on it. But it's gonna be last minute.
Okay.
Everything's last minute with us. So
I'm going down there, but I'm planning on camping.
yeah, we are.
I think we all got to figure out a way to like get the same campground.
We just have to get a hold of Happy's family because they camp there all the time.
Right. So that's I don't think Happy really knows who I am. I know who he is, but I watch his videos.
They know who we are. We just have to ask them where they camp at and find out what's going on there. Because I don't even know what's going to happen with the GIE this year because we don't know what's going to happen with the
I bet you they do it. They missed a lot. I bet you they do it. They're going to have a lot of 6-foot rules, wear your masks.
If we go, we will not be going inside. We will be outside because we will have our dogs.
Right.
So, because we don't go anywhere without our dogs because we have nobody to watch them at all. So we're going to be everything's outside, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't do with crowds inside buildings anyhow. I'm not comfortable there.
I struggle with it. I'm going to go inside because there's stuff I do want to see, and I've never been to one.
Right.
But I do know most of the stuff that I want to see is outside.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it'll just be me going down there or not. My wife doesn't. She's got to work, so she's not going to go.
Right.
When is GIE?
October.
Yeah, mid October. Usually
Like the 20th through the 22nd or something like that.
Somewhere around in there, yeah. And it's usually, I don't know. I want to go. Louisville's not too far from us. It's 15 hours, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's about 8 for me.
Yeah.
So let me drive down there in a day, set up the campground, and go to the GIE the next day is my plan.
Speaking of campgrounds, my parents have a Class A motorhome.
There you go. You can just drive that there.
I don't think I got
Oh, I am trying to find something here.
No, I never experienced that, Diego.
What's that?
No, he's asking here, have you ever gotten an AC compressor get stuck and make the truck not turn over? Have you ever heard of that, Mark?
I've had an AC compressor go out on a brand new truck and fry all the belts. I've done that. That was with my silver truck, and it had about 9,000 miles on it when it did that. So I'm pretty good with brand new trucks going in on it.
Yeah, it sounds like you better have somebody else start picking out your trucks. What do you do? Walk in, it's Mark. Let's give him the worst one on the lot.
That's about it. Well, the truck I have now, I bought it before they even cleaned it up from the transport truck. They were still peeling the protective coating over. It's still the windshield and everything was still sticky. They never got a chance to clean it.
Well, maybe you should have had him go through it at least one time. So here's the thing: my dealer, I went to buy a snowblower for my mom, and I got her the same like 518 Toro, but I got her the electric start run. And when I went to my dealer here in Fremont, I was like, hey, I'll just take it off. I just take it off your floor right now and take it home. He's like, oh no. We're gonna make sure this thing's good. He always does a delivery for you. Fills it up with gas. And he called me like 2 days later. He said, hey man, you want to come in and grab it? It's done. And I get there. He's like, see, this is why we do it, because the carburetor or something on that was bad, and he had to give me a different one because the one on the floor was bad from the deal from where he ordered from Toro, so he had to get replacement parts for it already. He's like, see, if I would have sent you home with that, you'd have been mad, and he had a crappy one, and it wouldn't have ran. And so I can't argue with him no more about it. So that's like the third time I've tried doing that. And finally, he proved me wrong. So maybe just say, hey, how about you guys go drive that truck for the first 200 miles?
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
Mickey and myself have been talking about this truck that I've got. I don't really like it because it just doesn't do what I want it to do. But the lease is up next year, and I'm going to have about 30,000 miles on this truck. I'm not turning it in. I'm just going to hang on to it and drive it for a couple more years. Because I could turn it, if for me to buy it out, it's going to be $28,000. Okay, if I buy another truck, it's going to be at least $30,000.
Right.
And it's going to have 50 to 60,000 miles on it. So I might as well drive this truck for 2 more years or 3 more years and still get the same money out of it. So that's what I'm going to do, or that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and since we've shortened our route up so much, I'm not pulling that much weight for very far, so it's not going to make a difference to us.
No.
No,
I don't think so.
So that's the way we're just going to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike's got me. You guys got me thinking about a new name.
Well, now's the time. Now's the time.
F you.
F you, man. F you.
Floyd Ulmer.
Yeah.
F you Adventures.
I could do UF Adventures.
Hey, Mike, will you be going to GIE?
I would like to, but the thing is, our border is closed, right? Is it going to be open then? I don't know. So I can't really plan anything. We're in lockdown right now, too, in our province, Ontario. So I don't know. And apparently, I've never been to the GIU here in Canada, but apparently it sucks compared to the one in the States. Because here in Canada, they don't have the outdoor part that you can test drive things and whatever. So yeah, I would love to go down to the American one. And I talked to some of my other Canadian friends here that are on YouTube, and they want to do it too.
What about that?
I don't know about it this year. We just can't plan. We don't know if the border is going to be open or not, so we can't.
Yeah, we don't know neither. UFO.
Yeah. Oh,
Hang on to that. Hang on to that one. Yeah, hang on to that one. Write that one down.
Yeah.
Huh?
Write that one down. And Mike says you might get a whole bunch of subscribers just on the UFO part.
Right. And I'm talking nothing about UFOs, and they all leave me. I changed my
UFO.
YouTube.
Hey, I gotta
change my YouTube to some kind of UFO mowing grass or something.
Yeah. The thing is, we know what it stands for, but other people.
Well, I think I'd have to do this whole thing at first, and then eventually take out the hyphenated stuff or the parentheses stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I have to go. I'm getting a phone call from the hotel. Let me see what happened.
All right, man. Thanks, Franco.
I'm still watching the live. I'm just gonna be on the phone with them.
Ready, Mike?
Oh shit! Really?
Can you hear it?
No.
Okay,
Faintly.
hold on.
It's really quiet.
Okay, hold on.
I don't have to do nothing to turn the volume up, do I?
No, it's me.
Okay.
It's in my share because it's not sharing the volume. Never mind. I can't bring it up.
All right.
Oh, I was just gonna rag on you a little bit there, Mike, because everybody thinks you talk like that. It's so.
Yeah, it's all good.
But what drives me nuts though, or actually, I know where everybody thinks the Canadians talk like that is because of the Mackenzie brothers back in the 80s, 90s, when they were doing all
Bob
of
and
that.
Doug.
And that's why everybody thinks all Canadians talk like that. Is because of them, because they were just freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yep.
Take off, eh?
Yeah, and see, that's everybody thinks you talk like that because of that, you know, and it's just funny, you know, because it's a stereotype that sticks.
No, we had many discussions about this. Yeah, we had many discussions about this, and it's the northern parts.
Yeah.
Just like Minnesota and all that. And
yeah.
They have a bit of a Canadian kind of tone and ring to their accents too. I know Sean will deny it, but Sean from Minnesota Lawn and Landscape.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, he's got it.
He's got it.
I know he has it. I know he
This
has
is. I'm trying to imitate him when he's like opens his videos like, "This is Sean, Minnesota Lawn and Landscape," and he does that. He does it the same way every single time. I'm horrible at imitating people, but
it's the O's. The O's are a little bit long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But
I always call him an auctioneer.
It actually is funny because you say that about the O's. When I was in the Army, they used to think I was from Minnesota because I would roll. They said I rolled my O's, which I've never heard of that before. I'm like, how do you roll your O's?
Yeah, and they're just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because when we go to the Upper Peninsula and then come back, we're there. We have the O's get there a little bit, you know, because we still have it. Yeah. You know, the farther north you get, the more pronounced, you know, because we still have it. Because people recognize it in us. We don't notice it, but people do recognize it. And then we go up farther north. If we're up there for a week, we're going to come back. We're going to talk like that for a month.
That's a good one.
Because it's already there.
I'm writing that one down, Diego.
The Floyd Alner Network Fund. The Floyd. Oh, you might be able to do something with that. But yeah, you'll have to put your in parentheses what it was or what it is or whatever, and go from
there. FU network.
Yeah.
No, Mike. No.
Oh my. Oh.
Uh-oh.
No, I just
hit already.
Yeah, there you go. No, I just downloaded a TikTok app to my computer so I can make things a little easier for sharing the screens. Because as soon as I find that guy from Canada, you know, I'll find him. I just got to find the video. He goes through all the accents of Canada, and it's funny because it's a skit that he does, and he brings up the. Let's see how does my friend pronounce it? The Newfoundland, because that's how they pronounce it. Their how they talk. Because I have a friend that's from Newfoundland, and that's how she pronounces it. It's not Newfoundland; it's Newfoundland.
Oh.
So that's where she's from.
No.
And it's it's.
How about this one?
No.
Perfect. That's perfect. That was the next one. I was just you beat me to it.
You might want to put a period in there.
Oh my god. Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Y'all know Zip Ties Bias Place on YouTube. He's pure Canadian redneck, mint. You know, there's so many good channels out there that are so funny. You know, I draw more to the channels.
Zip Ties and Bias.
I love hearing the stories. I love the story channels.
What?
And
I'm looking them up too right now.
then as soon as you start putting off stuff on, you know, when it gets warm out there, Mike, and you start going.
You go to his channel, the first thing you see is a dead squirrel on a grill of a car.
What's that?
What
zip ties
Yeah,
and
this-
bias? Bias?
You see that squirrel on a car grill. Like that's
Oh, nice.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
way
This is
too
a
many
Canadian
things
channel?
open.
I guess he's got 277K subscribers.
And bias. I'm still thinking about renaming that video that you guys were telling me to repost.
Oh, you think
What
hard
should I
on
call
that
it?
one. Think
Well,
really
crazy
hard on it.
neighbor. So have crazy neighbor in there, right? 100%.
Yeah, you have to have crazy neighbor in there, and then wherever else fits. Run that by Lynn; she might be able to come up with something too.
Let's see. Let's share
Because
this.
I run.
I'm gonna
I
take
try to
Ray
run all
Ray.
my titles by Vicky because she comes up with better things than I would ever thought of sometimes, and sometimes they just don't work, and
Yeah.
I don't know. You just gotta.
All right, here we go.
All the ketchup.
Well, up until today, I thought I'd seen everything but the wind. And I'd done everything but my fucking sister.
I'm your sister. I'm your sister.
Oh, you're my sister.
But
Oh my!
minty pricks proved me wrong.
We've got a little bit of smoke, but it's just not enough. This should do it.
You don't need fucking tracks.
Oh my!
You don't need lungs.
All right, rip.
He's gonna pop on that car.
You don't need neighbors that don't like burnouts.
Oh my! That's the front tires.
You don't need $1,000 a piece
Yeah.
of mud tires.
That's his thing right there,
You
mint.
don't need winter tires.
When this thing gets started in the winter, you know some shit is about to go down.
Oh my!
You don't need fucking drivers.
I breathed in a lot of rubber, and I wasn't even at a Village People concert or anything.
Well, I hope you enjoy the show that me and the rest of the Zip Ties and Bias Plaid retarded fucking family put on for you. Without those fuckers, I wouldn't never done no fucking Christmas fucking burnout. I'd never do no burnout call out.
That's zip ties.
Oh no.
He's not
That's
politically
good.
correct. I can tell you that.
Yeah, but he's got what?
No.
7.1 thousand subscribers.
277,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
My!
I just subscribed.
I'm looking at his videos. Oh my goodness. He's burning shit up everywhere.
Yeah.
He's just doing stupid shit just because he can.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I won't be watching that channel much because
I don't either. I'm not gonna either, but
every once in a while, that's one of them channels you got to watch just every once in a while just because you want to watch something stupid.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I gotta go take those Christmas lights down.
You know what?
Been on here 2 hours.
You invite us along on your channel and you leave us all the time hanging. Now we got to go find something to do.
No, I can make you work. We can't be on here all the time.
No, I got to get the post office,
Okay,
drop
yeah.
off my packages. I got to go do something today. I don't know what I'm
He's
going to
more
do.
American than Americans.
You got that right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be getting my storage unit today instead of Friday. So I'm just going to get changed, head out there, put a lock on it, and yeah.
You start moving stuff in today?
Moving, maybe today or tomorrow. I'm gonna bring my dump trailer because we have nice weather. I think we're showing Friday rain and snow mix, but it's supposed to be nice up until Friday. So I want to move stuff in my dump trailer before the weather comes because my enclosed trailer is totally packed with lawn care stuff and like garage and shed stuff, whatever. So I want to start moving all these boxes into the storage unit this week before the weather comes in, just because I'm using the dump trailer because it's open.
Right.
All right. So yeah, I was just gonna head there, put a lock on it, sign the lease or whatever, and then that's what I'm gonna be doing this week, making trips here and there.
Yeah, because that time's gonna sneak. That time's just gonna go away on you super fast, and you're gonna be scrambling at the end. You always do, no matter how much you try.
Yeah, just having the storage unit is gonna cut out a lot of stress. The stuff that's going in the storage unit, we don't need right away. So after with the moving truck's going to be just for the furniture. So after we move that, we'll have that whole weekend of the 12th of February to kind of go here and there to the storage unit and grab the boxes and bring them back. Right. I'll use my enclosed trailer then, not a truck, not the rental truck. All right. So it's going to take a load. It's going to take a load of stress off and doing it this way. I know it's extra trips and extra runs, but it's taking off stress on the closing date when we move that day.
Yeah,
right?
It does. Because when we had the storage unit, it didn't matter when we got the stuff out. You know, it was more relaxed, like you're talking about there.
And you pull it out and your house easier. And
put things in the rooms where you know they're going to go, sort of.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that today, and then I gotta get an oil change for my mom's car, so I gotta go pick her car up, get an oil change done, bring it back. She's all worried her car won't start because she doesn't drive anyway, so I'm getting it done anyway. Like she's not even due yet. Well, for the months, yes, but not kilometers, because she's in isolation in her retirement home. But she's all nervous that her car is gonna blow up because she's not gonna get an oil change or she can't get it. So I'm gonna go pick up her car, drop off my truck, park it there, drive her car. I'm just gonna go to those, we have oil changers. It's like a drive-through. You drive in, you sit in your vehicle. Yeah, you guys probably have it too, right? Yeah. And then you got like 5 guys working on your vehicle. Somebody's underneath, they're up above. They do your tires and fill up your windshield washer fluid, check your filters and whatever. So I'm just going to do that, get a quick oil change for her, bring her car back, and surprise her.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, see, that's anymore. I'm going to have when we take off and head south, I'm going to get the oil changed in a motorhome at one of the truck stops someplace because they're they have mechanics on duty all the time at some of these big large truck stops. I'll just get the oil change there because I can't get it done around here because nobody's door's open far enough.
No.
So, I'm not going to do it myself because I'm not crawling underneath there at this time of the year. Plus, I'll have to do it in the middle of my driveway. I don't want to do all that.
Right.
Pay someone else.
For free. Yeah, for a few extra bucks, you pay somebody to do it. It's done. Yeah. You don't get your hands dirty. Some things are worth paying somebody to do.
Yeah. And that's what Vicky says. We've been doing this stuff all our lives, doing it ourselves. It's time to start paying someone else to do it for us. And we go do something else. Like you said with the oil change there, I take it to the dealership because they change the oil. They rotate my tires and they do a 15-point inspection on a thing, checking everything out, making sure everything's good. And it cost me, I think, $70. Well, so what? It's $70. They rotate the tires and they change the oil and they checked it all out. I didn't have to do it. Yeah. So, and it's a peace of mind. Just like when we got the motorhome winterized, it cost $150. They went and sealed the roof. They winterized the whole thing. They checked it all out, make sure everything works. Checked all of it. They did the whole inspection. Well, I can't do all that. They do that for a living. For $150 for a peace of mind on myself, it's better off to have the experts do it. Mm-hmm. I can fix everything, but they do it on a regular basis, so they know exactly what to look for. So I would rather spend the money there and have them do it right. You know, and oil
Exactly.
changes.
Yeah.
You know, you having your mom's car done, you don't have to get your fingers dirty, and you don't have to dispose of the oil. You don't have to grab the jacks out. You don't have to do all that stuff. You know, because you're you know, how much is your time worth to you? It's worth a lot.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
But you know, that's
Sorry,
just
Floyd, we just held Floyd up there for a couple of minutes. He wanted to
well,
go.
it's okay because anytime I can hold Floyd up, it's a good thing.
You guys lift up my channel anyway, so you're pretty much carrying me along.
Well, hey, you know,
I'm like the third wheel with you two high rolling YouTubers.
You high rolling YouTubers, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Well, when Mike starts getting monetized, you know, I understand when you guys want to not come here no more. And,
Oh no, you can't get rid of me now. I'm just like a bad penny. I show up all the time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I gotta find someone to plow for me in March for a week. Oh,
Hey, you know what? I don't have to worry about that.
I know.
So I'm just, you know, we're going to be taking off somewhere around mid-March, I guess, or somewhere around there, because we're going to head to Oklahoma there for Ben and KH, and we're going to play the weather thing there. So, and I still want to go south, and I hit Florida and stick my feet in the beach or in the sand in the beach there, at least for one day.
Right.
You know, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Best thing is we have no plans. We're heading south. No reservations, no nothing.
That's good. That's the way to
Yeah,
go.
you just
sometimes.
go.
Yeah, and what I want to do, the day we're take off from Michigan in our area is the day I'm going to de-winterize, or that week anyhow. It's going to be warm enough where I won't have to worry about the motorhome freezing. That's what we're planning on. So I can get everything all set, make sure it's all working here, and then just take off. So
You're going to document your trip, right? On YouTube?
absolutely, we're bringing a laptop
Good.
along. I'm bringing an extra monitor along, and we're going to do what we can.
Good.
And I'd like to do a
Cool.
couple lives out on the road, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. That would be fun, yeah.
You know, I want to be on the beach in Florida someplace, and I want to do a live on the beach in Florida. Nothing other than just to
Nice.
be on the beach in Florida, do a live.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I might be a little naive or whatever, but I just want to do that. I highly recommend, Franco, highly recommend going to Florida Keys. From what I understand right now, since the Canadians cannot get across the border, you can actually get a place to stay on the Keys. So, but we'll see. Vicky's not too keen on going on that long, skinny road across the ocean. She's not too keen on that part, but we'll see.
All right, gents.
Yeah.
That's 8 minutes longer than what I told you I was leaving. You guys.
Well, that's okay.
I gotta
right.
go take the lights down. You can run the show, but I gotta go. You can stay on here. I need the watch hours anyway.
Yeah. Well,
I got to go anyway.
I'm gonna put my phone up one of these days and just record the birds out of my bird feeder. Just let it run live. So just put, hey, help me out with watch hours.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You got to do. Well, thanks for having me, Floyd and Mark.
No,
take
I
it
appreciate
easy.
it, Mike. Mark, we'll see you hopefully guys Wednesday. We ain't get snow. So
Okay,
we should
guys.
be here.
Okay.
All right, we'll
see you later.